So I joined ActionCoach after 28 years in the military because I wanted a new challenge in life. I wanted something that was going to be mine and something where I could use all of my transferable skills. And when I came across ActionCoach, read an advert, read about a particular coach, Shweta, she won't mind me saying her name. It suddenly dawned on me that what she was doing was everything that I was doing in the military in terms of my transferable skills. So as a master coach, as having experience in a whole raft and range of different areas, I suddenly came across something where I was going to be able to use all of that to help businesses. And it was a passion of mine, coaching in the military. That made sense. Why don't I get out and do that? My why is, there's more than one string to it, but it really is about what ignites my passion. I guess certainly since joining ActionCoach, that's become very clear. It's helping people. It really is about raising awareness in other people in terms of what it is that they want to do. The business coaching is almost a conduit to what they're able to achieve, and there's been some very remarkable success stories with outside of business. The people that I work with shared certain circumstances, certain achievements, and that's been really phenomenal, really phenomenal. You build a relationship on trust, and then suddenly you're able to share their journey at a whole new level. So coaching's facilitated that for me, and that's really my why. The other side of this is my family. I've got no regrets in terms of leaving the military, and I've certainly got no regrets in terms of what the military has provided me over my service. But it's a big ask. The MOD will be the first to turn around and say that the needs of the services come first and your family are close second. And I absolutely get it, I understand that. But that close second sometimes is quite a massive void. And for a long time, my family has taken second place, whereas suddenly I find myself in a situation where my family comes first, and I'm able to do things, support them in ways that probably I never was able to before. And that's not a criticism of the services, not by any stretch of the imagination, but it's certainly given me the strength of character now to know that that's a real purpose for me. So I came, and if you think, I had a very, very long and prestigious service, going from a private soldier, as I lovingly endear us as enlisted filth, all the way through to being the regimental sergeant major, through to being commissioned. I had one constant throughout the whole of that was the community, the family, the camaraderie that you experience in the military. And I wasn't sure where you'd find that, but when I did start to engage with ActionCoach, and it was a long time from the point of reading the advert to actually making the commitment. It was 18 months in all. But in that 18 months, I was overwhelmed with the friendships that I built, actually not even being a part of the organisation. And then since joining the organisation, the community is absolutely fantastic. And it's global. I've got coaches who are friends from New Zealand to South Africa to Jakarta to America, Canada. I mean, it really is a global family. And for me, that camaraderie, that community is really, really important. And that's one of the major attributes, and why I think ActionCoach can call themselves number one is because there is no other coaching organisation like it out there. As an action coach, my clients they benefit from my support network, so they'll benefit from the fact that there's no BS. If at some point I'm really not familiar or don't have an answer for them, I know that I can go to the community and ask whether it's a UK or globe for a response. And as business is something that is truly international, I've never really struggled to get those answers. They benefit from the ActionCoach community that I'm building. So we all come together on a quarterly basis, and actually the dynamic when you bring a group of businesses together who are all sharing the same journey and suddenly realise that the problems that they face, the challenges they face, the issues, they're not alone, and they can share those with people in the same room who all have got those same type of challenges, issues and problems. What are my personal benefits in terms of the learning? Well, I'd like to challenge any business owners out there that actually now set time aside in their business purely for continued professional development. All of my Action Coach clients will know what I say when my default diary starts on a Monday morning with nothing but continued professional development. We have our UK webinar, and thereafter that, I have a focus on my own development. And I've grown as an individual. The thirst that I've got for knowledge and wanting to be the best coach that I can be is insurmountable. I think in life we all have inspirational characters, and God knows I've had enough of those as I've gone through my military career. But within Action Coach, to then have an individual who actually, for what he's achieved and what he's done, is as inspiring as he is, I think it's phenomenal. And Brad, this isn't blowing smoke up his behind, but this is what it is. He is an inspirational character, and getting to know him on an individual basis has been a pleasure. Especially to the point where the work hard, play hard ethos comes in, and Brad is a true believer in that, which thankfully is certainly something I've taken from my previous career. I certainly believe that the candle burns at both ends. I publicly apologise for the caterpillar. At my age, I shouldn't try the caterpillar in public. I should maybe keep to embarrassing dad dancing. But nonetheless, it was fun, and I think that's something that is really, really important in business.